Will getting a Kindle e-reader help you read more? Well, in today's video, I will be reviewing the Kindle Paperwhite and letting you know if it's worth it. Let's get into it. Paperwhite really fixes all of my issues with the physical book. In the morning, what I like to do is place it on a paper towel holder while I'm eating my breakfast, and that way I can actually swipe to the next page really easily. I can change the text to make it bigger or smaller if I need to. Also, if I feel like I want to hold my Kindle e-reader, it's actually rather pretty light versus holding a heavy or thick physical book. So then the experience of reading in the morning is just so much better. I have no inconvenience, I have no issues with it, and it's easier for me to dive into a book. Another great thing about a Kindle e-reader is that you can change the settings with the brightness. At night before I go to bed, I can make it brighter, or if I want during the day, I can make it dimmer. So if you have Wi-Fi, you can actually search up terms that you might not know in the Kindle Paperwhite, and I do this all the time. This helps me stay focused on the book a lot easier versus going on my phone and getting distracted. Now, if you didn't know, I'm really into like copywriting right now, and I'm reading The Boron Letters by Gary Halbert. So with this, it's so easy to take notes because when I highlight things, I can go to it really easily. I can put in notes, I can save pages. That way I can easily go back to my notes versus on a physical book where it can be really tedious to highlight, put sticky notes, and go back to them. Now, a lot of people can argue, why don't I just read on my phone or read on my laptop? Because you can get a lot of free books online these days. And trust me, I've tried. In the past, I've downloaded like 10 books on my laptop and have never finished any of it or even gotten past 5 pages. And the reason is because there's so many distractions. With the Kindle Paperwhite, it eliminates all distractions. No one's texting you, there's no other apps to switch to, no one's calling you. It's literally just the book itself. And if you're bored of that book, you can just switch to another book instead of an app. When I'm on my computer or phone, I know that there's other apps I can switch to, there's other websites I can go to, and I just lose focus whether the book is really good or not. The difference between reading from a Kindle e-reader and your electronic device is the display. Kindles are supposed to mimic your books. That's why it looks matte, it's not too shiny. But with an electronic device, whether it's your tablet, laptop, or phone, the light can really strain your eyes over time. And that's what happens to me when I'm editing for a long time, even with the brightness down. And I even have blue blocker on my glasses, but over time, my eyes will get strained. So reading on a Kindle Paperwhite makes it a lot easier for your eyes. The first book I downloaded was Rich Dad Poor Dad, and funny enough, I actually have the physical version of it that I never touched. So when I did download that book, I spent 4 to 5 hours reading it, and I actually got through 40% of that book, which is crazy because I do not remember the last time I read for more than 30 minutes. Now, with any habit, whether it's reading, meditating, exercise, or whatever it is, you have to put effort to make that habit stick. Now, the same thing is with the Kindle Paperwhite. Just because you buy the Kindle Paperwhite doesn't mean you're gonna read more. Yes, it eliminates all of my excuses, all of my obstacles. It makes looking at a screen so much easier on my eyes. But the thing is, in the beginning, when I first bought the Kindle Paperwhite, I actually didn't read for like a month until my mental health started to deteriorate so much where I actually made it a habit. Because of this pandemic, I can barely ever go to the gym, and I realized that the gym really helped me take my stress out and really just help with my mental health. But working from home is honestly a struggle. Like, I struggle making it a habit, and I'm trying to find ways to work out from home. But the thing is, it's still not the same as working out at the gym. When I picked up my Kindle Paperwhite, I made a pact with myself that I will literally place it where my phone is. That way, in the morning, instead of grabbing my phone, I grab my Kindle Paperwhite. That way, before bed, instead of grabbing my phone, I grab my Kindle Paperwhite. Ever since I made reading on my Kindle Paperwhite a habit, I've been reading almost every day, and I've been noticing a lot of positive changes to my mind. Instead of consuming a lot of social media in the beginning or the end of my day, I'm consuming a lot of knowledge from the books I've been reading. I feel like I'm exercising and really like taking care of my brain when I'm reading, because again, social media can really deteriorate your mental health. Another great feature of the Kindle Paperwhite is that there are honestly a lot of books out there that are free. Like, I know it's not legal, but there's so many websites out there that offer that service. And even if you can't find your book for free, the price of books are a lot cheaper than a physical book because you don't have to spend money on paper. So one, it's affordable, two, you can find free books, and three, you save money. So with that being said, I've downloaded a lot of books. I've actually finished Rich Dad Poor Dad. I'm like halfway Millionaire Next Door, and it's crazy because all I had to do is spend $100, but I can get a whole resource of books either for free or for a lot cheaper than physical books. So overall, is getting a Kindle Paperwhite worth it? I personally do think it was worth it because it really did help me read a lot more, because again, I forcibly made it a habit and made it really easy to read my Kindle Paperwhite. And the moment I started making it a habit, I noticed a lot of positive changes to my mental health. And with the Kindle Paperwhite, it makes it so much easier, so much more convenient, and the experience of reading just a lot better. Now, if this video helped you out in any way, definitely slap that like button for me. I would totally appreciate it. But anyways, that is it for me. I'll see you in the next one.